Hi guys, how are you doing? So there's a lot to discuss today, specifically, and the discussion would be based on the mentality and the idea specifically related to the NFP that would be coming on the Friday. Although on Thursday, right here, we don't have much of a data that will be coming around, but there are certain amount of the data that are being released right on the Thursday. If we see right here, we do have some kind of data for the Frankfurt, that is Germany, right here, and there are some of the speeches that would be done by the Fed right here, right here, right here, and right here. This would be around like in the afternoon, specifically for the dollar. That is Eastern Standard Time, right here, that you can see right here, and this would be in the morning, and this would be in the afternoon, kind of like creating a difference. We do have like in the evening around 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That is household spending for the month of the November, which is around about like forecasted in a negative, can create much of the volatility in the yens right here. You can see that the previous was 2.9, and right now the forecasted is like in a really negative one. So it can create a difference. Household spending yearly, specifically like the previous was 1.3, and it is uh, improving a little bit, but we can see that how the difference actually like accumulates to show that what could be the logical expression for it. So moving further into the charts, right now the situation is like super critical. We need to actually understand that what is really happening. Specifically, like on DXY, we have been like discussing all this past stuff, but right now, guys, this is kind of like a place where we are seeing that DXY is kind of like holding and uh, was pushing down, guys. Like it has been like quite long. The DXY was trying to push it on the downside, but the logic behind not entering here, because it wasn't a significant place for specifically for occurring this kind of move towards the downside, because for the downside momentum there should be much of a break around here first, and like for example, if the price had gone down there and if price went up there, then we can actually like see that this could be a functional move towards the downside for a classical chart pattern right now, but it's not was that. So it kind of like I kind of like hindered in order to enter from this point right here. So I kind of like waited till this price actually like shows some kind of momentum here. So DXY kind of like is pushing on the upper side right now. Similarly, on the CAD side, we are watching this setup right here, and I believe that it is a good significant structure right now, and can give us a good move towards the upper side for the Canadian dollar as well. It seems like the dollar is getting strong, so Canadian dollar would be getting weak. Similarly, USD CHF was also holding right here on this point, and right now started pushing on the upper side. And yens are even like might be touching on the upper side, and there's a data that would be coming tomorrow. So on the other hand, if you see euro really important right now in a sense, right here you see like there was a breakout, right? Price pushed up on the upper side, formed a double top right here. Price broke down. There was a bit of a breach right here. Price held it, came back down there. Price is pushing back. So we can get a good move towards the downside like that in euro as well. Euro GBP, guys, as we were discussing, that this is the first breakout after a long time. You see right here, there was a big range, and then there's a breakout that happened with the high intensity. A small pullback around here, and price is pushing on the upper side right now. So seems quite legit. What I would specifically like be doing is like now removing this order block right here because price has taken these levels, and what I would be doing is that I would be considering this high right now so that it can be more clear for me for understanding if the price touches that level too. So then we would be later on refining our idea. Euro odd. So with the this was kind of like a break that was happening around here. So quite like um, quite a situation right here. You see like the breakout happened, price pushed back. Kind of like with this candle, I was expecting a move on the downside, but price kind of like held around here, and now price is pushing on the upper side. So any kind of like situation pushing on the price on the downside can give us a potential opportunity towards the downside, but most likely like the thing is that things can go right now here, but right now this is kind of like a neutral state, so nothing to be acting urgency for the acting. Euro NZD is kind of like on the order block right now here. What by I mean by the order block right now here is, you see we do have like a small order block right here. So the idea is similarly that there wasn't any kind of like, although there was a break around with this move, but still there is a lot to cover because price if would have broke down underneath it uh, and then kind of like reversed, so it would be more prominent in that regard. Similarly EuroCAD, uh, right here you see like exactly from the neckline the price is pushing on the downside. Most likely price can go on the downside. So this is Euro JPY right now. It could, so this was kind of like a structure where I kind of like entered around here previously in a day we discussed this move. Price came back down here due to this all resistance around here. I kind of like took my profits, but price again, I was happy that I took kind of good amount of profits. Came back down, pushed back up. Now again price is like significantly trying to break this level around here, but it's still like holding around here. So this is Euro CHF. Euro CHF is in a form of a complicated structure right here. Price came back down, formation of a peak, formation low right here. After that the price broke on the upper side, and price is coming down with this high intensity push, and now again retested this level, and it's kind of like not as clear as per the expectations. We do have like this structure right here. So if the price comes back down there, there could be a good potential opportunity right now. Price can take these lows down there. So pound has been like a weakest player right now. um, the reason for the pound to be weakest is like that virus thingy that is affecting the UK right now. So it's like really dumping hard, and most likely it would be like taking these lows around here as well. So in that case we can like move our lows around here right now for the safety, for because the idea is that until unless like we see a proper reaction around here, it can make things different, but there is much of a potential opportunity on the short side for the pounds. Although I'm placing my alert here, and most likely it would be touched. You see right here, most likely the price would be like touching this level. I was just like thinking that I was just hoping that it can like reverse around here, but it's kind of like really really a short reversal, not a good swing, but it is specifically coming down, and most likely like price can go further for NFP as well. Pound Aussie has been like a good structure right here. You see there's a break that happened, and then again there is a break that happened, and right now the price can push on the downside like that. And this is quite interesting right now because my most of the potential would be on pound NZD. You see like this is the structure which we are looking at. Let me make it more clear for you guys. This is structure which we are looking at, and this is the structure. We got this pin bar right here, and most likely the price can go down there. This could be our initial target as well. If we like look at it in 1 hour, so we do have a reaction around here, you see, but for a move to specifically break on the downside, I don't need much of a confirmation. I actually might enter into this trade, and specifically like if you see my community, I have like posted it. Now let me show you. So this is the trade which I actually 13 hour ago, you can see right here, I kind of like posted this kind of structure in GBP NZD, which we're looking right now, that price can pull back and continue on the downside. So it's kind of like a similar structure which we are looking at, although the idea would have been much more beneficial if there would be a rejection around this point. But like it's trading, so things happen differently each time. This could be a potential opportunity. I'm just currently feeling for it, but the real logic behind it is that what I am not liking is this type of candle without a wick. So GBP CAD, guys, like this was an order block which we were talking about in our previous streams. Right now, you see right here, it kind of like has taken the level. So I would be like not observing it the way I was. So it's a simple structure right now which we are looking, and price can be dumped on the downside as pounds are super weak. So yens are back to the level right now. You see this was like a first order block, then there's a demand right here, first touch, there would be a second touch right here, and it is already there. So kind of like a good candidate for that we actually saw in yen. So any sort of pullback around there can break the structure and further can go on the downside like that. So GBP has been in a downtrend structure as well. You see right here, from this point the price is constantly going down, and most likely like the price can go and touch that point. uh, although I don't think so we need this structure anymore. Let's see how the price would be reacting around here. Australian dollar is still holding the level, although it's not as great, because with this kind of like the range, the breakout, I was expecting a move further on the top like that, but it actually is still in the range. So secondly, we might get some reaction around here, so further it can go like that. Let's see if it actually holds. AUD and ZD, guys, is following that swing structure right here. Each time you can see that it is making the lower highs and higher highs. So the intensity is specifically being reduced here. You see like the pullback right here was bigger right here, but it's now getting reduced each time. So let's see how actually it reacts further. So AUD CAD, guys, was really curious about this structure as well from this point. Let's see that if we can get a reaction around here. I want to place my alert right here. If the price hits this level, I do want to like move my structure down there, because I've placed my alert right there, so it can act as a significant point right now for the understanding. So kind of like I would be aiming for the lower structure now. So specifically when it comes to the yens here, we can see that the price is currently holding this level. Uh, Most likely the price can be pushed on the downside the way the structures are being broken each time. So most likely the price can go on the downside. Similarly, AUDCHF is right now holding it, and NZD/USD is about to be taken out. Kind of like wants to change the low right here. So you see the prices right here. The low, the formation of the low is, I've kept it down there. I want to like so this was the low right here, and now I want to like move it to down there for the better understanding. Let's see how price would be like reacting around there, because guys, the idea is that we need a low right here, like with a proper structure, so that we can actually understand it. So this is not a promising low, so most likely the price gonna be going down until we get a proper low down there. And the decade has reached to the level of downside. I want to like remove this structure from this point right now, and if you even place it here, guys, it's not significant. So let's place it right here for understanding the low. Although like we don't need a specific low down there, but Still, I highly believe that it can be taken out really easily. If price kind of like takes it, we can like keep it down there as well. But for now, we can like keep it right there because there's enough of like it's around about like 15 pips that price would be taking this level. So most likely the price would be taking this level. We can get a reaction. Really easy reaction around that. So yeah, this seems to be more. This seems to be more of a. This seems to be more of a better deal for now. If in the morning we see some kind of like a, a change in the structure around here, so things can get changed. So now it's now it seems more legit in a sense that, for example, if we just like place our price can easily take this level. So that's why I kind of like removed it. I want to like recheck it. Not much satisfied with this low either because let's keep it right there, guys, for now. Although it is like a small move and price can easily like take this level, but at least it's a significant point. Yens right here. We have this kind of structure right here for the yens, and you see the same situation right here. Yens are kind of like holding it. This was a beautiful trade, guys, around this level. I kind of like took this trade in euro, so uh, I don't feel bad about it. I took in euro because it also was like a good profitable, so it's fine. And Swiss has been stopped, and CAD yen is a good option, guys. Right here you see price is currently like holding, and we do have this pin bar making it super significant right now. I want to like note this period down because you see the idea is really good in here. It can give us a great move towards the upper side. I'm loving this setup. So CAD CHF right here, it's just not as great as to take a trade of any kind in it. Right here we do have an order block, and you can see the reaction that is happening in yens. So yeah, guys, so this is it. A quick recap. So most probably like I'm looking at the structure right here. Seems really legit. Right here, it's a good setup. And on the other hand, we have this great setup that is forming in NZD right here. The price actually kind of like broke. It's quite good move. So I would be taking any trades in any of these. So take care, guys.